Good morning. I'm coming on here because I put a post up and the question was, why do you think sex and relationships go downhill after you're in it for a long term or after marriage? And 96 to 98% of the people blame the opposite sex each time. Some of their points are definitely valid, but nobody else takes responsibility for their side of it, which is part of the reason why the shit goes downhill and stays going downhill and never turns around. So my thing is, I'm going to say a couple of things. First of all, the problem is people stop putting interest, focus, love, time, and effort into their mate after they realized I've got them, or I've got him, or I got her, which to me is the reason why relationships in the sexual part of the relationship fails. People always, I can tell you that some guys on the thing say, well, women, stop wanting to have sex, which is true. It happens sometimes. It definitely does. I will not doubt that. And ladies, we have to work on that shit because it is a part of marriage, whether you're mad or not. Now, if you with somebody who's doing something to you to the point where you don't want to have sex with them no more, then maybe you need to be with somebody else. However, for the fellas, when it comes to that situation, sometimes you might need to pay attention and figure out what the fuck you're not doing that's making her that way. And if you've chosen somebody who feels that way sexually and who is not sexually compatible with you, then you need to think about whether or not you're with the right person. Now, another issue is most of the time people in relationships feel like it's the woman's job to keep it spicy and keep it sexy and keep it hot and keep her weight right and her body tight, and a man can just let himself go. Just the FYI to you motherfuckers out there, women are just as visual as men. The only difference is women have been trained to allow, and not trained by men, trained as in raising up, to allow or to accept more. So sometimes when we don't want to give you any, it is because maybe you've put on too many pounds. Maybe you've let yourself go. Maybe your attitude is fucked up. And vice versa. It can go both ways. So, like I said, people need to not only put the blame on the other party, but also look at themselves. Were you doing everything you were supposed to be doing? Were you even doing this much of what you were supposed to be doing to get what you want? Just like ladies, we talk all that shit about, oh, my man don't date me and he don't do this with me and he don't love on me and all that. But are you doing what you're supposed to do? Is he taking care of his business and you still not handling your business for him? And I'm not just talking about sex, whatever that business may be. Are you doing your part? Do you deserve what you asking for? Again, vice versa. We all need to stop looking at the other parties and start looking in the mirror, clean the motherfucker off, figure out what you did, and then in the future, if that relationship doesn't work out in the future, you don't make that same mistake again. The key to mistakes is learning a lesson from them, not repeating them. IJS. So I'm challenging everybody who's listening, including myself, to do different in your relationships. Not just, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, relationships, girlfriend, whatever your choice of relationship may be. Do something different. Do better. So start with dating each other. People in relationships stop dating each other after a certain time frame. Now, I don't expect you to continue dating every week, every day, doing all the stuff that you did when you first started because, real life happens and things change. That I respect. However, date each other at least twice a month. You need to go out on a date. You really need to do it once a week. So let's say every other week you have a little quick date. Maybe y'all meet up for a drink. Just because you live together don't mean you can't meet up for a fucking drink. Do it. If you don't drink, meet up for some goddamn tea. But just meet up. Something real quick, go back home, and keep it going. Those other 2 weeks, go out on a real date. Enjoy yourself. If you got kids, get rid of the kids. If you can't get rid of the kids, sit y'all asses in a car after your date and just kick it. But do something different. That's my challenge for today. Happy Tuesday. It's January 2nd, 2018. We made it. In the name of Jesus, if we make it to 2019, we will be balling by the end of the year. Because like I said, it's your year. I know it's mine. You better ask somebody.